You want to find out and you want to show somebody how you know that you're the children of Israel, the book of Deuteronomy is the first book you want to go to in the Bible, all right? I'm finna show you this. Read.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Because now I just gave you who the audience of the Bible is. These be the words which Moses spake to all Israel. Read. Now Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So my quiz, okay. God said, if you keep the commandments, he's going to set you on high above all people, right? That's what you heard? Or was you not listening? All right. Verse 15.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now he gave him the flip side. That's the curses if you didn't do the commandments, right? Y'all heard that. Give me 29 in verse 1. So now, did y'all hear this about 3 days ago? Y'all did. So why ain't you just tell me that, my queen, when I asked you, man? Why ain't you just say, hey, man, well, I talked to the brother about 3 days ago? So, alright, about 3 days ago, y'all heard some of this, right? So, anything, you start thinking about it? Did you get your Bible? You start, let me see what these brothers talking about.
I was thinking about it.
Huh?
I was thinking about it.
You just thought about it? What did it leave on? What kind of impression did it leave on you? That now you know you're not an African American. I'm an Israelite. I have a history. I got a heritage, a lineage that I come from. And it got to be important because the white man took it from you. Right. He hid it from you. When you got important information and you know this thing can help uplift these people, you take it away from them. So now you shouldn't be sitting around thinking and sitting on this and be like, man, well, I'm going to go on by my day. Nah, you got this important information that these people took from you to keep us at the bottom of society. Read 29 and 1.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29, verse 1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
So now you understand the covenant that God made with you. Do you realize, sister, brother, that you got, our people made a covenant, meaning an agreement with the creator of heaven and earth?
That's right.
That means you really his children.
Right.
Not just like people be like, oh, I'm a child of God. No, God dealing with you. You know how you know God dealing with you? Because the curses that happen to our people. Look at this stuff on this sign, Micaiah. I want you to see this right here. I want you to see this. Come here, sister. And my quill, come here. Look at it. You see these women out here in the cotton field picking cotton right there. You see the men out there too. You see you know that they use the women as sex slaves. And if you had a daughter, by the time she had her menstrual, that look, she was the same way they're gonna use her as a breeding girl. Like all this stuff happened to us because we went against God. We broke his law. That's terrible stuff, right? Bro, look, they did you the same way. You know they were raping the men too, did you? Yeah, buck breaking. They doing the same stuff in the music industry now to these rappers. Making them do a little something strange for some change if they want a contract.
T-Talk! Bring it out.
We got to realize what's going on against us and then change the situation by just doing what's right. Y'all heard this 3 days ago. It should be 3 days of wondering like how I'm finna get myself together.
Right.
I need to learn how to keep these commandments. I need to find them brother that was in purple and come to their school and learn. Change my life.
That's right.
Get my life together. Right? That's what we need to be doing. So check this out. Give me Psalm 9:16. So like I said, when you can look at this stuff and you see this stuff really happen to us, and now you know why it happened to our people and our ancestors, Marquez, it's because God is dealing with you personally. When you say you got a personal relationship with God, if you're living in the hood, you in the slums and in the ghetto in the trap, that's your personal relationship with God. Because that's a judgment that he put on you. Read this.
The book of Psalms, chapter 9, verse 16. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executed.
Marquez, how did you say the Lord is known? I need to understand that you're listening. My quiz, talk to me, my boy. What did it just say when we just read it? Listen to this.
The Lord is known by the judgment which he executed.
He said God is known how? By what? Say it loud for me. By the judgment that he executes. Look at the judgment that God executes. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and verse 16. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 16. We finna read a judgment that God executes right now. And you tell me if he doing it, if he ain't doing it. And if I should just have this information and know what's going on and then not do nothing about it. Read this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
Black folk, where we stay at in the city? What type of neighborhoods we stay in?
Bring it out.
What type of areas in the city are we in?
Teach up.
Do it look like Collierville? Do it look like Germantown? Do it look like where else? Where's a nice neighborhood? South Wind area, Cordova. Nah, what look right? We South Memphis, Orange Mound, Westwood, Walker Home, Claver Home, Walter Simmons, Lauderdale Court, Foot Home, Dixon Home, all the projects, all the neighborhoods that even in Whitehaven now, Blackhaven is Mill Branch, Kill Branch. We got stuff like that cursed in the city. Read it again.
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
We just looked at a picture. What our ancestors doing in the fields? Is that a blessing or is that a curse? Micaiah, talk to me. It's a curse to be like that in the field, ain't it? To be in the hoods like that, that's a curse. That's a judgment that God executes. Do you know God or do you not know God now? He said the Lord is known by the judgment that he executes. Yeah, he know your ass because he executes judgments on us. And why is he executing judgments on us? Since y'all heard this 3 days ago, why is the Lord executing these judgments on us as a people? My quiz, holler at me. Why he doing it? You got kids, my quiz? Micaiah, you got kids? You got parents? Alright, when you broke your parents' rules, my quiz and Micaiah, what they do to you? Huh? Discipline? How far did discipline go in a black household? Talk to me. What discipline look like in a black household? Do you just get time out and you go in the corner and put your nose against the wall for 10 minutes or whatever? What you get? You get a what? You get that ass whoop, right? What this look like?
That's right.
If this not an ass whooping,
bring it out
on a godly level, yes, that's what's going on. God is chastising his children because we break his law.
What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
That's why. And he executing these judgments on us. How you doing, my sister?
Hi, how are you?
So now what we're doing, sister, what's your name?
Vanessa.
Miss Vanessa. So we showing Micaiah and Marquez how we know we the children of Israel. By the covenant that we made with God. And just like any parent, you give your kids rules. God gave his children, the children of Israel, rules to follow. And when you break rules of your parent, there's discipline that follows, right? But that discipline comes not because the parent hates you, but why? It's for this. Why did discipline come? When you been, I know, hey, how old are you? I'm 40 years old, so you don't gotta feel ashamed.
I'm 34.
Okay, so sister, you remember you growing up with black folks, you get a whoop when you a little kid, they be like, look, I'm whooping you because I love you. They explain to them, I'm whooping you because I love you. So give me this right here. Give me that Baruch 4:15. Baruch 4:15. Listen, this is why God put these judgments on us. Because he wants us to act right. He wants us to get right. But just like a parent, he got to deal with you a certain kind of way. Read it.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 15. For he hath brought a nation upon them from far, a shameless nation, and of a strange language, who neither reverence old men, nor pity child. These have carried away the dear beloved children of the widow.
So look, God brought a nation against us from far that didn't reverence old men, old women, or children. He did that as a judgment. Why? Because, not to destroy us, but because we break his laws, to straighten you out, right? That's what, 4 and 6, 4 and 2. 4 and 6, yeah.
Baruch chapter 4 verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction.
Were our people not sold? It said we were sold to the nations. What?
Not for your destruction.
Not for our destruction, not to destroy us completely.
But because ye moved God to wrath. Ye.
Because we moved God to wrath. We moved God to wrath. Just like when your children constantly disobey you. You might let them slide that first time. Maybe that second time. But they keep on. Now that wrath finna come. You finna get this ass whooped. Not to destroy you, but I gotta teach you a lesson and I gotta show you to do right. It said not to destroy us because we moved God to wrath. How real?
Ye were delivered unto the enemies.
That's why we were delivered to the enemy. So you ever wonder why the translated slave trade happened, Miss Vanessa? That's why. Because we are the children of Israel and we moved God to wrath against us.
That's right.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.